be the best pitcher to ever put on a Tiger uniform. Paul Skeens has legitimately come out and said, the reason that I'm here, obviously for reasons, Jay Johnson being one, LSU being the program that it is, that has a big thing to do with it. Per Paul Skeens, the word-for-word verbiage, the reason that I am here is because of Wes Johnson. I want to be developed by the best, and he's been the best. I promise you that you are not the only team in the country that has situations where you have really good arms that go down. Arkansas lost today to TCU. Ask them about that. Oregon State coming into your own regional. Their Friday and Saturday night guy went down. I know that this may come as a little bit of surprise to you, but maybe you should do a little bit of research about how many guys have to have Tommy John surgery, UCL, etc., before you utter that anything. What? Oh, you said that Wes Johnson didn't call for Paul Skeens to throw a slider, and you wanted him to throw a fastball? Is that what it is? You do know that Wes Johnson gives the guys on the mound the ability to shake a pitch off if they're not feeling it. Paul Skeens literally has done it all year. It's interesting because over the last couple of weeks, what have we talked about? Oh, man, Ty Floyd is really coming into his own. Ty Floyd looks really good. Thatcher Hurd had a career-high strikeouts of 12 yesterday. 12. Have you not seen the growth of him? Not seen the growth of Gavin Guidry, etc. Here's what I will tell you. I think that Wes Johnson, and if you talk to any coach around the country, Wes Johnson is considered the filet mignon, or I don't even like filet mignon, to be honest with you. He is the prime rib. He is the creme de la creme when it comes to pitching coaches. Georgia got a good one. That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line. So I see a lot of you that are in the chat right now hating on Wes Johnson. But the man literally, a year ago today, had the number one pitching staff in all of Major League Baseball. Name a starting pitcher. Name a starting pitcher from the Twins right now. I dare any of you. Now, some of you that follow the sport, you will know. But if you're a casual, please name one. Please name one. Do you know how big of a deal it is that the last two pitching coaches that you've had, Coach Kelly and Wes Johnson, one is in Washington and got his team to the regional and almost won the damn thing. And Georgia, a team in the SEC that actually is trying to give a damn, is going out there trying to make their baseball program better based off everything that's going on in the SEC. So when you ask me the simple question, do I think Wes Johnson sucks? Don't take it from me. If you don't want to come here and say, oh, Blake's just sugarcoating, he's putting lipstick on a pig. Jay Johnson said damn near the same thing. Wes Johnson is like a brother to him. He hates losing him. He's right. But the simple fact that you have two head coaches out of two pitching coaches goes to tell you what they think of what you've done on the mound. Now, have you been limited? Have you had some injuries? Yes, yes, and yes. But it turns me to this. Jay has and always will have a plan. If you believe that Jay Johnson did not know 3 weeks ago that Georgia was already kicking the tires on a new head coach, you're crazy. Georgia was already talking to people weeks in advance. Weeks in advance. Things escalated when you went up to Athens and they saw it in person. Kirby Smart legitimately came out and said, I do not go to baseball games. Why is Kirby Smart there? Why is the entire administrative staff? We tweeted about this too, I might add. If you remember, we tweeted about this. And I asked, why is the entire athletic staff at a game against LSU? And I get, look, people want to watch LSU. They love LSU. They love watching a guy like Paul Skeens pitch. There's no question about that. But that doesn't happen at LSU when you're about to go to a super regional. The entire athletic staff isn't there. Not everybody from that AD's office is there. You have massive boosters that are sitting there, along with Kirby and their athletic director. Why? Now you know why. Let me transition to this really quickly. I think this is what I know, and this is an opinion. So the one thing that I know is Jay has his list probably down to, I would say at max, 5 guys that we're already starting to hear the rumblings on. We have been through this process with Orgeron. We've been through this process with Kelly. Me running out here and giving you names at the current moment without getting things validated at 7:30 p.m. on a Monday, I think we need to wait on that. Okay? But he's already doing his digging. He's already doing his due diligence. And there's some people close in there that think he's already got, if not a decision made, he's damn near close. And if you think Jay pulled off something special last year going and getting Wes Johnson from the Twins, wait till you see what happens this time. Wait till you see what happens this time. If Jay can go into the major leagues. By the way, the Twins were leading the AL Central. Okay? By the way, they didn't make it. Just going to throw that out there. When Wes Johnson left, they didn't make it. They couldn't get over the hump. I think that there's a very strong possibility that he's going to pull some major moves here to get it done. One thing that I do want to touch on in an opinion piece is the simple nature that I do believe that you holistically, though, do need to recruit better at times in maybe some certain areas. But LSU does have some key arms, obviously not Paul Skeens, but you do have some pretty good arms that are coming in here. Some key arms that will return. Edwards. Why is his name slipping me at the current moment? Who did we lose in the beginning of the season, Zach? Edwards. Appleby is another. And by the way, just going to throw this out there. The portal is open. And if you hadn't gotten your AYS Jay Johnson Portal King shirt, no, it's not Newt or Skeens. Taylor. Thank you, Trey. Taylor. But you have Newt, Shores, Edwards, all these guys are returning. That's like me asking you this. That's like me telling you this, okay? I'm going to put this up from Stephen Young with Shores, Edwards, Newton, Taylor, and Appleby, I might add. Appleby's a massive arm that will be in that pen if he doesn't work his way into his starting role. I'm just warning you, those are dudes. Two of those guys, or one of those guys, two of those guys, Shores and Edwards, when the time they went down, both had sub 1.8 ERAs. They had Paul Skeens type ERA. Maybe not strikeout, stuff like that, but they were both dealing. One kid was throwing damn near 100. You're going to be fine there, man. You just got to sometimes relax. Relax. I think Jay has it done. All right. So let me do this because we do have